Why, hello there. So, welcome to another vehicle simulator video. And today you're like, wait, what wonder is this? Well, actually, it is the most realistic Disney wonder you can actually find out there. And if I do lag, I'm sorry. So, this is the Disney Wonder. It's from 2016. Okay, let me slow myself right down. So this is the Disney Wonder from 2016. I'm obviously Dr. Canaveral. You can see even to this day, this is still the most realistic Disney ship out here, unless Robert can succeed that with the new Disney ships he's building. But I mean, the farms, yeah, I don't know. I think I'd like to see him make a fantasy, right? Because this looks like the actual ship. Like, there's even sprinklers. Yeah, there's even fire sprinklers or whatever they're called. Like one example is the Disney horn board, you know, for the Wonder Class, Magic Class, Wonder Class. Yeah. So why don't I actually go ahead and go to a deck already? Right. So, obviously we're in the top deck now. I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to make sure my engine's off because I'm going to switch back over. Now, I'm not going to, actually if I try to switch to a joystick, it's probably going to make up a bunch of bullshit. Okay, never mind. Alright, so, let's see where this throttle is going to go here. Alright, so this is mainly a demo video, but you can just see the realism of the ship as I speak. So, right, why don't I go ahead and do, sail away, right? And we better. Alright, so now we're gonna So yeah, as you can see, the realism in this ship, the bow, the way it shapes, and the stuff down here and everything. I mean, this is just the most realistic Disney ship out there. You can see the window washers. I don't know if Robert can succeed that or not, but this is pretty realistic. Funnel alone. And before someone asks, can you send this to me? Actually, it's really difficult to. You could contact the person that shared it with me, though. Because, I don't know, I tried to make it a file, then it just failed and said didn't recognize. But yeah, as you can see, this is the most realistic Disney ship. And it's so realistic, it even has the horns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you wish upon a star. I just thought I'd point that part out. If you didn't know how that worked, that's how it works. Right, so now I'm going to go ahead and go over to this bridge wing. And we're going to go ahead and throw our engines on. I tell you, the rudder on this ship is horrible. But we're going to actually leave port. Okay, oh. Yeah, you can see smoke coming from the smokestacks there. And we are off. Oh, jeez. Yeah, sorry. Well, sometimes that's a swerve like that if there is hardcore content. But as you can see why I like to drive with the thrusters on the ship. The rudder does an okay job, but not good enough. Alright, so now we're just kind of sailing here out of the ports. And we're going to come over here. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we're pretty much. Actually, maybe through. So now I'm going to go ahead and go back over here just to make sure we are good here. I know, it looks like I'm going to crash, but nope. So yeah, it's even got a little spotlight. You know, because I believe you shine that back if they fall off. And I'm pretty sure now they have to have these man-overboard systems, like, so it'll actually tell the bridge team, hey, someone fell off the ship, and it shows video of them falling off the ship, obviously. Alright, so we're actually going to head down to Castaway Cay, but no, we're actually going to head down there. Actually, I might just TP for the sake of me because obviously some of you know how long it takes to get down there. Right, so that's going to take us pretty much to Castaway Cay. But even with sim rate on like 20, it takes forever to get there. It takes like 10 minutes to get there with 20 on. So yeah, approximately. Don't know how long it would physically take, but right, yeah. So obviously this kind of ends that part. But if you do want to watch us to Castaway Cay, happily can. I should probably put it in auto sale actually, because I can do some talking while I have it in autopilot, which actually I should do that. Okay. Is autopilot even working? Because I don't think. Oh, well, we'll find out here. Okay. Is it? Okay, it is working. Yeah, so now we're heading down here. I'm gonna hit that point. Yeah, so back to my point of the rudder. It does work, just, I don't know if I'd recommend it exactly. Alright, so we're out of Port Canaveral now, and I'm going to go up to the deck here. So this is kind of the pool area. But back to the point of how realistic this part is. I'd like to get a viewing thing in one of these things over here. This reminds me of when I was on my cruise on the Dream, where you came out of Port Canaveral, you just see the land and you saw like a pilot boat. Someday I actually have to go make our Dream series, but definitely with the Wonder, I'm gonna edit that as I go on the cruise, like as we go. I'm gonna edit that, so it should pretty much be ready to go. But because we're not getting off with this one port of call, so that's probably going to be the day I edit and put it all together. But yep, so we're moving pretty good here on the Disney Wonder. Nice evening, I should say. And I should probably turn the lights on once the sun sets here. If anyone's ever been on the Wonder, if the real Wonder is kind of like this, or, well, obviously the real Wonder is going to be better, but if it's kind of like this, please let me know, because I'm so excited, because I'm going on the Wonder in March 20th of 2020. Yeah, so, but that's going to be a fun trip, I think, but I'm not going to give any more details on that, but, yeah, we should go out of, well, like, there's specific details I won't give, but there's, we're going out of Baja, California. I mean, we're going out of, like, San Diego or something. So we might hit up Disneyland, too, while we're there. And, I'd also record that. And I also try to make it very, 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 very professional, which I don't know how good that's going to go. Anyway, so how far down are we? Oh, we're not even that far. Well, I'm curious how fast I can go without the ship going nuts. I would ask my friend Currents, some of you may know him, but yeah, but do you see how long that thing takes to, like, it swerves out of control? Okay, so right, we're not even a portion down. Yeah, I like to slow down because it's going to do that loading thing soon. So, I'm going to go into 25. I'm hoping the ship won't flip out, but, how far are we from Port Canaveral? 20 knots. Wait, no, that's not right. Okay, let's see how far we're. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, we're about 40 nautical miles. Yeah, I was on our trip, so 80. So we were right here. I'm like, we're 130 nautical miles. Of course, we went to Nassau first. So. But it's weird, because when we went out of Castaway Cay, yeah, there's going to be a loading spike, so for safety I should slow down probably, but we came out of here, and then we went up all around Freeport. Because, you know, the cruise goes like this. If I can hide all those things. No, I can't. Well, it goes out like this. And it goes like that. Then it goes up. Then it goes like that. Which, I guess they try to stick to what they do on the website. But, right, so it's getting nighttime here in the Disney Wonder. we're going to be having a show.
This is a duty officer speaking from the bridge. We'll be sounding our ship's horn from the forward funnel. For those of you on the open decks at this time, you may want to cover your ears. Again, we'll be sounding our ship's horn from the forward funnel. And for those of you that are on the open decks at this time, you may want to cover your ears. Thank you for your attention.
Alright. And if I believe correctly, the front funnel is supposed to be a dummy funnel, so I don't know why they both have smoke, but that may just only be on the Dream class, I don't know. Oh, phew. Right, so our ship didn't wipe out, so we hit a lag spike, I mean a loading spike as I promised. Yeah, we're not there yet. Okay, for the sake of being, we've gone a good distance. I'm just gonna TP, and I think I'm gonna drive the rest of the way, most likely. Actually, it depends where we're at here. How far is Castaway Cay? Are we even close to her, or is it like further than I would look like I put us? Yeah, that's about like 30 nautical miles. So I hope the ship doesn't flip out into space. Oh, I thought it did for a second. No. Right, so there's Castaway Cay over there. We're gonna bring the ship over there, which by then, once I get the thing docked, it should be morning. Because as you guys may know, I'm not the best driver. So I should probably throw on the lights now. See, it's supposed to have funnel lights, but I don't know, it's just, they're broke. Or I think it looks like they no-clipped in the funnel. Because I was looking, and it looks like they were still lit, just they kind of no-clipped. Because, like, there was, like, this secondary model, and it was, like, all these lights, and it was, like, inside a little bit. So I think they all need to be moved out a little bit to make the lighting work. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue here. So I think I should dead halted as I... Alright, so we still... Eat. I don't know if I get any complaints. 3. Oh, autopilot still engaged. 3. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually pick up our speed. Okay, that's the dock over there. So I'm actually gonna wanna... Actually, let's go to the other thing. I should save positions too, shouldn't I? Alright, so I'm actually gonna pick up our speed just a little bit, because just a tadsy bit to get the Wonder over there. Just do a quick rev like that, and that just should pretty much carry us over there. And I can turn the engine off now. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing this buddy around here. Okay, obviously a real ship's probably gonna be easier than this, because for one, you're not going the speed of sound. So. Okay, so now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to disable my joystick here, and then if anyone knows how to make joysticks go backwards, please let me know. Greatly appreciate that. Right, so actually, I swear if I hit the dock, which I might, because I tell you I'm not the best at driving. As long as I straighten her out, okay, that looks about right. So I'm going to, well, you haven't heard any of that, like, weird sound yet, so. See, technically, if I wasn't going as fast, it probably wouldn't be as hard, because, you know, you probably actually put it like this, because it's not really on the wing, but it gives me a better viewpoint. Because now I know that this guy has to swing out. Okay, so... What the heck? Why is it doing the mustard drill? Oh, I think it's automatic on this ship. Like, if I hit the pier like that, I think it might trigger it. Wait, let's see. Let's try. Here, let's try it. I think so. Oh. Oh, yeah. Jeez. Yeah, except our ship's tilted now. That's cool. So it sets up the muster off automatically. Yeah, so this is basically just kind of a review of this ship. Honestly, this is the best Disney ship I've ever seen in this game. The fantasy... Oh. I cannot drive. Come on, just slide over. Whoa. Okay, that's as close as I'm gonna get. So, well, now we're docked at Castaway Cay. Although with the real ship here, it would be easier because you don't have the hitbox sandbar thing raising it. You think this would have an easy pod, but the Disney ships actually have the traditional rudder. See, this is the better mustard reel. Where are you? Alright, let's go ahead and make it time. Like, let's make it daytime. Alright, so now we're just gonna wait for this to finish loading. Alright, so actually, we are here at Port's, Castaway Cay, actually, not Port's. It's not a, well, it is a port, but point me. Can I actually get a view? Wait. Let's try something. I want to spawn a little, like, jet ski, yeah. Okay, so am I the first person on this bad boy? I want to just kind of sail around the ship, you know? So... I don't really need that much power. I think I can get it to trigger its turn on. Might sink my jet ski here. Look how close. Okay, this feels like the dream when you're on the tender and like, I mean fantasy when you're on the tender. Oh my gosh, that looks cool. Or when you're on Castaway Cay and you're doing the jet ski excursion. Actually, this gives me a view because our room was technically right there. But that is cool. Alright, let's sail around the aft here. Actually, I might crash the ship or the mooring lines. We're gonna. Oh, there goes the head. Oh, wow. Yeah, so obviously... Oh, okay. Okay, well, let me go ahead and remove that. Okay, yeah. So, obviously, as we can see, this ship can go further back, which I think is kind of like for the bigger ships, because Fantasy and Dream, yeah. But... It's Disney Wonder NASA. If you had the Aquedunk, it'd be interesting. Right, so I want to try and sink this bad boy and see what happens. So we'll do our signal, get back to the ship. Okay, if you're not back at the ship, I don't care, we're leaving port. No, technically they should have time to get here. Right, so on. Okay, joystick on. Right, so now, okay, how do I turn the reverse thing off? Let me, I'm sorry, hold on, I've never been good with the buttons in this game. Like, most people try to figure out the buttons right away. I did not try to do that. Joystick, sound, video, no. Oh, it's gonna be in help. Yeah, it's keys. Alright, here we go. Shift C viewpoints. It's gonna be something for, like, reverse. Tab change. Show keys, show radar. select panel. Yeah, I definitely like to get this thing going forward. Alright, so whatever. I don't really care. I don't need the joystick, so I'll just deactivate it. Alright. Actually, if I just set this in forward, it's probably would just let me. Yeah, alright. Okay, so now we're back with the joystick. Alright.
This is a duty officer speaking from the bridge. We'll be sounding our ship's horn from the forward funnel. For those of you on the open decks at this time, you may want to cover your ears. Again, we'll be sounding our ship's horn from the forward funnel. And for those of you that are on the open decks at this time, you may want to cover your ears. Thank you for your attention.
Alright, so we're pulling out a port here now. I'm gonna solid. Jesus, the horn rig today interrupted me. Alright, yeah, I don't exactly want a thick wake yet, to where it, like, when you would have a wake as big as the ocean yet. I'm just trying to get the propulsion systems going. Alright, so we have a little bit of a wake going now. Oh no. Oh yeah, mission failed. Yeah, I hit that thing, didn't I? Alright, we should be good now. Alright, we can hit the ocean speed now, because we just need to get out of here. Yeah, so this is what I mean. This starts popping up, this stuff starts popping up, that starts. Because when you're coming out of Castaway Cay, you don't need that thick stuff yet. So, yeah. Alright. I think Miquel Murdoch actually quit Vehicle Simulator, which would explain why it's hard to get the ship, because he quit. I mean, he left the game. So, yeah. Oh, even on idling, it has an idle spin. That's neat. Well, that's worth the joysticks, that's probably why. Alright, yeah, let's hit the ocean speed now, because we're away from the pier, so no one cares.